All right. You got a ton of leads. Now what do? You gotta do good follow-up to convert the leads into appointments. And that's exactly one of the problems or challenges that one of my clients has been having recently, which is a quality problem. I love the problem of like, I got a lot of leads. How do I convert them? Lead generation is very easy. Lead conversion is where most people struggle. So this woman in our coaching program has been doing everything that we're telling her to do. She's making her calls every single day. In the process, she already set appointments. She's taken listings. She's made sales, and in the process has generated a lot of leads. And now we're in a conversation of like, what is the most effective system to put in place to follow up on the leads? My response was, more important than the system that we need to put in place has to be the conversation that needs to take place. Because we can put the system in place and have the wrong conversation and not really be converting any leads. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Just think to yourself, over the course of the last 12 months, how many leads have you generated and how many of those have slipped through the cracks? How many of those actually you followed up with and followed up with and followed up with and nothing ever happened to them? If you've been experiencing that, then pay attention to what I'm about to say when it comes down to really having the right conversation. And I'm going to kind of script it for you in the way that I would have this conversation. So it'd be a good idea for you to, transcribe my words and modify them to fit your personality and selling style and all that good stuff. So the opener is always going to be the same, regardless of whether it's a buyer or a seller lead that we are calling. So if we're calling a seller lead, we say, hey, Mr. Seller, it's Chadi Bazzi with this company. How are you doing today? Regular greet, okay? They're gonna say, I'm doing good, etc. And you're gonna say, Mr. Seller, the reason I'm giving you a call today is I wanted to find out if you still want to sell your home for top dollar. That's it, that's the question. Like, do not get into the conversation of like, last time you told me this and last time you told me that, and do not assume anything other than they still have an interest in selling their home and they are still interested in meeting with you and working with you. Mindset. Make the appointment in your mind before you do in the physical universe. So, do you still want to sell your home for top dollar? If they say yes, you say, perfect. When is the best day and time for me to come over and show you exactly how I can do that for you? Look, over 50% of the time, you're talking people out of setting an appointment with you because you're getting into the wrong conversation. Keep it as simple as I just shared with you. Now, there's going to be times where people are going to say, I'm just not ready. You say, perfect. When will you be ready? What has to take place for you to be ready? As you are getting ready, is there anything that could delay or speed up the process in which you go on the market? Dig deeper, dig deep, uncover the motivation, uncover the things that are standing in the way of them putting their home on the market right now and or buying a home, etc. It then becomes your to-do list. It becomes your duty, your obligation, your job to coach them, mentor them, and nurture them all the way to them achieving that goal which they are wanting, whether it's to buy a home and or sell their home. Now, also in the process, you're going to identify people that were a lead that now are just like being very vague with their answers and they're just trying to brush you off. With these people, you gotta make a decision. Are they still worthy of me following up with them? Or do they really just not want to work with me? So here's the way that we do that. We simply be bold and we be genuine and we be real and we ask them, is this a move that you absolutely want to make? They're going to say yes or no, and then you make a decision from there. But then again, they're going to still continue to be vague. And when they are, you just simply ask the question, do you even want me to follow up with you? Guys, it's that simple. Do you still want to sell your home? Perfect. When can I come by and show you how I can help you with that? Do you still want to buy a home? Perfect. When can I come by and show you some properties, etc., etc., etc.? I'm not ready. Perfect. When will you be ready? Is there anything that could speed up the process or delay the process? Well, I just don't know. Perfect. When will you know? Etc. What has to take place in order for you to know? And then just make a decision right there and then. They're either an appointment, or they're a future lead that you need to continue to follow up with, or there's someone that's not really a lead. So what I want you to tell me right now in the comments below is how many leads do you have and what's your biggest challenge so we can help you solve it. Take care.